Let's be real for a second. Everyone wants to be rich. We see the lifestyle, the freedom, and the cars. But here's the cold, hard truth that most money gurus won't tell you. Becoming wealthy is often less about what you do and more about what you stop doing. It's a game of elimination.
You can't build a skyscraper on a foundation of sand, and you can't build a fortune while carrying habits that are literally designed to keep you broke. If you're working hard, but your bank account still looks the same as it did last year, you're likely hitting one of these 9 invisible walls. Today, we're going to tear them down. No fluff, no manifesting nonsense, just the raw reality of what you need to cut out of your life if you ever want to see 7 figures.
First, you must avoid the lifestyle creep trap. This is the silent killer of the middle class. You get a 10% raise at work, and suddenly you feel like you deserve a car that costs 20% more. You start eating at nicer restaurants because you've earned it. This is a treadmill that never ends. If your expenses always rise to meet your income, you will be a slave to your job forever. The rich don't live like they're rich until they actually are rich. They buy assets first and let the assets buy the toys. If you're upgrading your life every time your paycheck grows, you're not building wealth. You're just decorating your cage.
Second, avoid high-interest consumer debt like it's a plague. Credit cards are the most dangerous weapon ever handed to a person who doesn't understand math. When you carry a balance at 20% or 25% interest, you aren't just buying a pair of shoes or a TV. You are literally selling your future hours to a bank for a massive discount. You are paying for the privilege of being poor. If you want to be rich, your money needs to be making interest for you, not for a billionaire at a bank. If you can't buy it twice with cash, you can't afford it, period.
Third, you have to stop avoiding necessary risk. Most people think being safe is the way to get rich. They stay in the same job for 40 years, put a tiny bit in a savings account, and hope for the best. In today's world, safe is the new risky. Inflation is eating your cash. AI is changing the job market. If you don't take calculated risks, investing in the market, starting a side business, or betting on your own skills, you are guaranteed to stay exactly where you are. The rich don't gamble, but they do take bets where the upside is worth the potential loss. Playing it too safe is the fastest way to end up with nothing. Fourth, avoid the one income stream mindset. Depending on a single paycheck is like walking a tightrope without a net. If that one wire snaps due to a layoff, an illness, or a market crash, you are finished. Wealthy people almost always have multiple flows of income. It doesn't mean you need 10 different jobs. It means you need your money working in different places. Dividends, rental income, a side hustle, or royalties. If you only have one source of money, you are one bad day away from disaster. You need to build a moat around your life, and that moat is made of diverse income streams.
Fifth, stop hanging out with people who have broke mindsets. This sounds harsh, but it's the truth. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. If your inner circle spends every weekend complaining about the government, gossiping about celebrities, or blowing their money at the bar, that is exactly who you will become. Wealth is a mindset before it's a number. You need to be around people who talk about ideas, people who talk about growth, and people who pull you up rather than hold you down. If you're the smartest or the richest person in your room, you're in the wrong room. Sixth, avoid the "I'll do it tomorrow" syndrome. Procrastination is the tax you pay on your own success. Time is the only asset you can never get back, and when it comes to money, time is your greatest multiplier. Thanks to the power of compounding, $100 invested in your 20s is worth far more than $1,000 invested in your 40s. Every day you wait to start, whether it's a business, a portfolio, or a new skill, is a day of interest you've lost forever. The perfect time is a myth. The rich start before they're ready.
Seventh, stop ignoring your financial literacy. You don't need to be a Wall Street analyst, but you do need to know the rules of the game. If you don't know the difference between an asset and a liability, or how taxes actually work, you will always be at the mercy of the system. Most people spend 40 hours a week earning money, but won't spend 40 minutes a week learning how to manage it. That's insane. If you don't control your money will control you. Read the books, watch the boring videos, and understand the fine print. Ignorance is the most expensive thing you can own. 8th, avoid the get-rich-quick lure. Anything that promises you a fortune overnight is usually designed to take your money, not make it. Wealth is a marathon, not a sprint. People who chase the next big thing or the latest meme coin are usually the ones who end up holding the bag. Building real, generational wealth takes discipline, strategy, and time. If it sounds too good to be true, it is. Don't look for the hack, look for the process. The process is boring, but the results are legendary.
Finally, avoid buying things to impress people you don't even like. Status is the ultimate trap. We live in a world of Instagram filters where everyone is pretending to be a millionaire. Don't fall for it. The guy driving the brand new $80,000 truck might be one missed paycheck away from losing it all. True wealth is invisible. It's the peace of mind knowing you have options. It's the freedom to wake up and do what you want. If you're spending your hard-earned money to get likes from strangers, you are sacrificing your freedom for a moment of ego. Choose freedom over status every single time.
Becoming rich isn't about luck. It's about the choices you make every single day. It's about saying no to the things that hold you back so you can say yes to the life you actually want to live. It won't be easy, and it won't happen tomorrow. But if you can avoid these 9 traps, you're already ahead of 99% of the population. So, look at your life right now. Which one of these is your biggest hurdle? Is it the debt? The safe job? The friends? Identify it, own it, and then kill it. Your future self is counting on you.
Thanks for watching. If this hit home, subscribe and join the community. We're all trying to get better, one step at a time. I'll see you in the next video.